Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be presenting an analysis of the Lottery Corporation, Australia's largest lottery operator. This presentation examines the Lottery Corporation through corporate social responsibility and stakeholder theory, and it explores its challenges, opportunities, and recommendations for long-term sustainability. The Lottery Corporation was established in 2022 following the demerger of Tabcorp's Lotteries and Keno business. It operates major brands such as Powerball, Oz-Lotto, and Keno across retail and digital platforms. As a gambling organisation, the Lottery Corporation must balance commercial performance with responsible gambling obligations, regulatory compliance, and stakeholder trust. Corporate social responsibility, or CSR, emphasises ethical operations, harm minimisation, and positive social contribution. In gambling, CSR is a structural requirement due to the potential for harm. For the Lottery Corporation, CSR includes responsible gambling tools, transparent communication, and community investment. Effective CSR means we integrate social and environmental considerations into strategic decision making so that business objectives never overshadow the impact to society. Stakeholder theory is another theory that complements CSR by arguing that organisations must consider the interests of all parties affected by their operations. The Lottery Corporation stakeholders include customers, regulators, retail partners, employees, communities, and government bodies. Each group holds distinct expectations. Customers demand safe gambling experiences, regulators enforce compliance, and communities expect harm minimisation and ethical conduct. Balancing these interests is essential for maintaining legitimacy and trust. Performance management frameworks extend these theories by encouraging organisations to measure outcomes beyond financial performance. For the Lottery Corporation, this includes customer wellbeing, regulatory compliance, digital capability, and socially responsible indicators. Government guidance, such as the Productivity Commission's findings on gambling harm, reinforces the need for multidimensional performance measures that incorporate social outcomes. Applying both the CSR and stakeholder theories does reveal several challenges, the first being responsible gambling. The Lottery Corporation must ensure its products don't contribute to harm by implementing harm minimisation tools, behavioural monitoring, and ethical marketing. This challenge is expected by all stakeholders. Customers, communities, and government bodies all demand transparency and proactive safety measures. Another challenge is regulatory complexity. The Lottery Corporation operates across multiple states and territories within Australia, each with their own unique compliance requirements. For example, the Lottery Corporation must balance the stricter harm minimisation and advertising controls imposed by New South Wales Liquor and Gaming with the Queensland Government's more flexible and risk-based approach. Strong governance and continuous oversight are essential to remain compliant and ethical across all jurisdictions. A third challenge is managing diverse stakeholder interests. The Lottery Corporation must satisfy customers seeking safe entertainment, government compliance, retail partners relying on lottery revenue, and communities concerned about gambling harm. Stakeholder theory highlights the difficulty of balancing these competing interests while maintaining legitimacy. The Lottery Corporation also faces performance measurement gaps. Traditional financial KPIs fail to capture broader responsibilities such as CSR performance, stakeholder satisfaction, and digital capability. Without a performance scorecard for all measures, the Lottery Corporation risks overlooking critical non-financial indicators that influence long-term success. Now that we've addressed these challenges, let's propose some recommendations. So first, the Lottery Corporation should strengthen its CSR strategy by expanding responsible gambling initiatives and deepening community engagement. Another, implementing an integrated performance measurement system would allow the Lottery Corporation to assess financial, customer, and internal processes and learning dimensions while incorporating the CSR and stakeholder outcomes. Third, stakeholder engagement should be improved through more frequent communication with regulators, retail partners, and community organisations. Finally, a leadership development program should emphasise ethical decision-making, CSR integration, and stakeholder management through structured modules and annual training. To sum it all up, the Lottery Corporation operates in a complex environment where ethical leadership, responsible gambling, and stakeholder engagement are essential. CSR and stakeholder theories provide valuable frameworks for understanding these dynamics. Strengthening these CSR initiatives by improving stakeholder engagement, enhancing digital capability, and implementing a balanced scorecard will support the Lottery Corporation's long-term sustainability. Ultimately, the Lottery Corporation's success depends on its ability to balance business performance with ethical responsibility and strategic alignment.